And good evening, everybody. Welcome back to the BOK Center in downtown Tulsa, the championship edition of the TOC, the Tournament of Champions, 60th annual edition. Glad you're with us. Grant Merrill, Tony Wilson, as we had a barn burner between the Dale Lady Pirates and the Union Lady Red Hawks, and now we expect nothing less between the East Central Cardinals and these Millwood Falcons. Tony, good to have you along with us. I know Doug Nelson was going to be here. He had to step away for a little family emergency, so our prayers are with him and
absolutely
him and his wife tonight. So we'll be your voices for the championship edition right here on Squirtle. So give me your thoughts. You've seen them all play. We've seen Millwood. We've seen East Central. A lot of people think that even in their classification, Millwood is the best overall team in the state. East Central would have something to say about that tonight.
Well, and so would Owasso, but Millwood is just built different with Dorian Williams, Coach Dorian. He just gets so much in response out of his kids. They know what to expect, and as the same as Coach Parrish at East Central. But we're going to see a lot of depth tonight from East Central. I thought in that first game against Okarche, that was really beneficial to them to help wear Okarche down. We'll see how Millwood, they're going to have a bench as well, but we'll see. But it's going to be a toe-to-toe heavyweight fight tonight here, Grant, and it'll be okay.
You were talking about Dorian Williams. He is in his third season as the head coach of the Millwood Falcons. Michael Parrish also in his third season at East Central, but, of course, he left Edison after 22 years as head coach of the Edison Eagles and made a change 3 seasons ago and has really just turned East Central around. They've always had a great basketball program, but he has put the exclamation point on it over the last couple of years, and tonight they look to try to prove themselves as one of the best teams in the state.
And I remember when my man Travis Hill was a football coach at East Central, their basketball teams were top-notch back in that day.
Boy, Travis has done well for himself.
Sure has.
Being at Broken Arrow and coming from Muskogee. Started out in TPS. So.
I was Travis's equipment manager at NEO in 1991.
Good heavens, you're
How about that? Yeah, I really am.
We're glad you're with us tonight here on Squirtle TV and on WWLS, the sports animal, all their digital platforms as well. And we're going to take a quick pregame break and be back in about 90 seconds. You're watching the Tournament of Champions, 60th annual edition. Our championship broadcast presented by Allstate Insurance and Agent John Croissant. We're back after this.
Need insurance that serves you and not the other way around? At Brining Insurance, we're independent, which means we work for you, not the carriers. Home, auto, business, or farm, we work as hard as you do. Whether you need a hand-finding and portable insurance for your church, someone to help wrestle that school policy, or someone to help plug the leaks in your municipal coverage, get a hold of Robert Wagner. He can help. Call 580-628-2559 today or start your quote anytime at brininginsure.com.
Alva State Bank and Trust Company. Older than Oklahoma, big enough to serve you, and small enough to know you. We've been around since 1901, proudly serving the communities of Northwest Oklahoma and Southern Kansas. We are making banking easy. Whether you're at home, in the office, or waiting for the next quarter to start, our online or mobile banking options help you to juggle busy schedules and financial needs. So stop by and see us at any of our locations in Alva, Burlington, Freedom, Enid, and Kiowa, Kansas. We plant roots where others have branches. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
The proof starts here at Uppercrest.
Appreciate our friends Todd Holder and his team at the Alva State Bank. Appreciate them being a great sponsor of all things Squirtle and the Tournament of Champions 60th annual edition here from the BOK Center in downtown Tulsa. Grant Merrill, Tony Wilson along with you tonight, getting set for our starting lineups for the East Central Cardinals, of course, coached by Michael Parrish, the Millwood Falcons, coached by Dorian Williams. Tony, keys to victory for both of these teams tonight.
Who's going to handle the pressure the best? I mean, you're going to have, you hear people talk about playing defense when feels like you got somebody else in your shorts with you.
Right.
You're going to see it both ways tonight. Both extremely stingy on defense. So may come down to a free throw shooting contest at the end, Grant.
It could. Of course, that was the way the girls' championship went between Union and Dale. Dale won that 66-63. And what a game that was earlier this afternoon. Fort Gibson took third place. They got a big win over Cassia Hall this afternoon. And behind them, the Owasso Rams ended up taking the 130 game as they were a big winner today as well. Just about set for the starting lineups for both of these ball clubs tonight. We'll get you set up on that here in just a moment. East Central will send to the floor Deani Stith. Dre Rhodes getting the starting nod as well. Gregory Nash III will start. Ricky Bruner III starting as well. And we'll get you loaded up on that last starter here in just a moment. Looks like that's going to be David Douglas. Coming up at halftime, Mayor Monroe Nichols from the city of Tulsa will stop by and join us for a little bit. We'll check out what he's up to. And it won't be quite like Mondays with the mayor on KRNG, but we'll do our best here at the BOK Center tonight. He's down in the chairs tonight and just living life, enjoying himself.
That's what I like. I'm a common man. Not too good to be a common man.
He definitely is that. Dre Rhodes is going to jump the opening tip for East Central. They will move from left to right on your television screen. The Millwood Falcons sending out Javier Richards to be their jumper tonight. And Millwood will control the opening tip. Here's Jonathan Van Buren into the front court. Quick handoff over to Isaiah Wilkes.
There's some sweet unis for the Wood.
Yes, sir. Wilkes with the left-handed dribble, now alternating hands near the time stripe. He'll get a bounce pass right wing. In the paint, 2-point shots on the way and in. And that is Amari Barrett scoring the first bucket of the ball game for the Millwood Falcons.
Level of difficulty, 7.6.
Absolutely. Into the front court, Nash getting a bounce pass right side over to David Douglas. Douglas out around the perimeter finds Nash again. Now Bruner left side. Back to Nash, back to Deani Stith. Into the front court. 2-point shot blocked. Back the other way. Here comes Millwood. Now we got a official's timeout here.
That's stuff on the floor.
Yeah.
Not sure what all is out there.
Well, after 24 games or whatever, I'm sure there's something out there. Looks like that they got whatever debris was there. They came over and gave it to Kathy Barkley, and she's going to take care of it like she always does. Out of the backcourt, here come the Millwood Falcons. Isaiah Wilkes with the basketball. He'll move it left wing. Now to the right corner. A drive inside from Chris Clay. Clay back up top to Amari Barrett. Barrett with the left-handed dribble, spinning in the paint. Getting past a double-team defense. His underhanded shots on the way and in.
Level of difficulty, 7.3. Wow, 2 tough shots.
Out of the backcourt, here comes East Central. Gregory Nash back up to the top of the key. He'll move it left side of the paint. The paint. Here's a 2-pointer on the way and in for Deani Stith.
Little no-look pass there. That's a beauty.
Out top, Millwood and Amari Barrett. Barrett between the keys. Taking it around the perimeter here. And moving toward the free throw line. He'll drive inside, double teamed, up and under. His shot on the way and in. Amari Barrett making it 6-2 in favor of Millwood. 6:13 left to play in this first quarter.
Hot start for the Falcons.
Into the front court, David Douglas. Douglas out around the perimeter, takes it right side of the paint. Now a quick handoff back to Bruner. Bruner over to Nash. Nash driving inside. Kicking it right wing. Now it's out of bounds, out of play with the last touch by East Central. So now Millwood can take it from here.
Grant, if you've never watched Millwood play, it's almost as fun to watch Coach Dorian Williams over here with the level of energy that he brings to these Falcons. And in turn, it translates on the floor, too, with the way his kids play.
Here comes Millwood on the attack. Barrett into the front court to Wilkes. Barrett gets his pocket pick back the other direction. Here come the Cardinals, up and
Nice
under.
move.
2-pointers on the way and in for Dre Rhodes. 6-4 our score. Into the front court, Javier Richards for the Falcons. Out around the perimeter, Isaiah Wilkes. Wilkes on the move, out to the right wing. Kicking it back into the paint. Barrett for two. His shot on the way and in. 5:16 left to play. Out of the backcourt comes Bruner. Bruner closely guarded, headed for the time stripe. Now moving it out toward the right wing. Whoops, sorry about that. Our monitor went out. I think it was my fault. Cardinals in the front court. The whistle blows here. A foul away from the basketball, and they're going to call this one on Javier Richards.
My guy Chris Hurd on the call tonight for the finals.
8-4 our score. Millwood taking charge early here. But the Cardinals right on their heels. Inbound throw back to the top of the key. David Douglas with the basketball. He'll feed it down low to Dre Rhodes. Triple teamed. He'll fire the two. It's off the back iron. No good. Rebound Millwood. Falcons take it out of the backcourt. Richards up to Barrett. Amari down to the paint. Races through. Fires the two. It's off the glass. No good. Falcons get it again. Two-pointer. Off the back iron. Won't fall for Jonathan Van Buren. And now a blocking foul on Dre Rhodes. 4:34 left to go in the first quarter. 8-4 our score. Tonight's game brought to you by IWasAtTheGame.com. Go find them online and look up all the history of Oklahoma sports.
What a sight.
Back at the free throw line, Jonathan Van Buren getting ready to take his first one. I didn't get to listen to his interview with Todd earlier, but Todd said it was fascinating. First free throws on the way and in, 9-4 with Millwood taking a 5-point lead.
Chris and his wife do a fantastic job in preserving Oklahoma sports history.
Next one bounces off. Barrett gets the rebound and takes it out to the left wing. A dribble through a double-team defense. He'll kick it top of the key. That's Chris Clay with the basketball. Moving it back over to Van Buren. Van Buren on the move, down toward the paint. His shot for two on the way and in. It spun around and finally fell through the drain.
All around good shot.
Ricky Bruner back the other way for the Cardinals. He'll work it back over to David Douglas. Douglas to Ricky Bruner. Bruner right side with a bounce pass over to Dre Rhodes. Rhodes back up top. Nash for three. His shot on the way and in. Wow.
Silky smooth.
Michael Parrish trying to call the timeout. Couldn't get the attention of the referee in time. Wilkes with the basketball now for the Falcons. He'll work it back over to Javier Richards. Richards cranks it back over to Wilkes. Wilkes closely guarded by Coulter as he moves out to the left wing. Three-pointers over the rim and no good for Richards. Rebound, stick back on the way and in. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is Chris Clay. Bruner into the front court. He'll crank it through the air over to Nash. Nash between the keys, handing it back over to Isaiah Coulter. Coulter to Dre Rhodes. Rhodes, left side of the paint, cranking it back over to David Douglas. Now to the left wing. Three-pointers off the back of the glass, no good. 3 minutes to go, and Millwood takes it the other way. Long three, won't fall. Barrett tries to get the rebound. It's scooped out of his hands. Cardinals into the front court. Bounce pass up and under. 2-point shot marred by a foul as Dre Rhodes tried to go up and made contact with the Millwood player in the air.
Yeah, and he did, and he'll be rewarded. That foul is going to be whistled on number 21, Javier Richards.
2:54 left to play here in this first quarter. If you're just joining us, Millwood up 13-7 over the East Central Cardinals. We'd love for you to check in with us on Facebook. We are, of course, streaming on Facebook, streaming on YouTube, streaming on the platforms of WWLS, the sports animal.
We're everywhere.
On the air everywhere. The story of Tony Wilson. Dre Rhodes' next free throw's on the way. He got it. Eyed it, tried it, and bide it. Can you say bide?
Yeah.
Maybe
sure.
Bought it. 2:53 left to play. Isaiah Wilson into the front court. Sound like a diesel engine trying to start over here. Sorry about that. Wilson out around the perimeter, backed out toward the time stripe. 2:37 and the clock rolling. First quarter action here at the BOK. Long three is off the back iron, no good for the Falcons. Out of the backcourt, here comes Jordan Adameo. Long three off the rim, no good there for David Douglas. Isaiah Wilkes headed in the other direction. Wilkes fires the two, shots off the glass, no good. Rebound Cardinals. Here comes East Central on the attack. Nash out across midcourt. Left-handed dribble as he patrols the sideline. Headed for the left wing, taking it to the paint. Ball almost stripped away from him, but he fires a two anyway and gets it. 13-11.
Nearly a jump ball there.
Close game here. Falcons lead it by two. Isaiah Wilson into the front court for Millwood. He'll kick it left wing back over to Chris Clay. Back up top to Wilson. Wilson to Wilkes. Now to Amari Barrett in the paint. Barrett driving to the hoop. 2-pointers on the way and in. 1:28 left to play here. Bruner out of the backcourt. Left-handed dribble along the sideline. Trying to push forward. He gets his pocket picked. Here comes Wilkes headed to the hoop. Barrett fires it. Shots on the way and in. 17-11, Millwood taking a 6-point lead, and we've got a timeout with 1:07 left to play. We'll take a 30-second break and be back after this. Millwood 17, East Central 11. This is the Tournament of Champions presented by Allstate Insurance and Agent John Broussard.
The proof starts here at Upper Crust. The details are deliberate, perfectly on purpose. From that warm greeting to the wood-fired smoky char of our signature pies. Upper Crust, gather around.
Martin's Machine Shop, a family-owned business since 1974, serves Oklahoma, Kansas, and Texas. They offer full machine shop, welding, and metal working capabilities for repair and fabrication. Their fluid power division repairs hydraulic cylinders, pumps, motors, and valves, and includes a full inventory of 6,000 PSI hose and fittings. Give them a call at 580-227-2734 or connect through their website, www.martinsmachineshop.com, to see how they can assist you today.
Back here at the BOK Center in downtown Tulsa, Grant Merrill, Tony Wilson along with you tonight. Gregory Nash with the basketball out of the break for East Central. A minute left. Down to the hands of Jordan Adewemo. He fires the two. It misses. Back the other direction. Here comes Millwood. Up and under. 2-point shot missing there for Chris Clay. Rebound. Stick back on the way and in for Jonathan Van Buren.
Wow.
40 seconds left to play. Nash into the front court. Working left of the paint. Now to the right side. Bruner for three.
And one.
And one. He fires the three. Goes to the ground after colliding there with Isaiah Wilkes. He made the shot. They'll call the foul, and he's going to the free throw line. That's a way to put some points on the board quick.
Dorian, all he can do is just smile and clap. That was a great shot.
Ricky Bruner, the third, at the free throw line. Ricky Bruner, the second, on the bench coaching tonight. Longtime athletic director there at East Central and an assistant for Michael Parrish. That free throw's good. 19-15 our score. 30 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Into the front court. Isaiah Wilson with the basketball. Dribbling top of the key. He'll work it into the paint. Barrett for a two, and it's on the way and in. Back the other way. The basketball thrown out of bounds, and Millwood can have it. Last touch, East Central.
That's a great job by Chris Harrod right there. Watch that one tip off his hands. Coach Williams was telling him the other way, and in fact, it was the correct call.
You were highly offended before the game because he didn't come back and give you a fist bump.
Yeah, but me and Chris are both. I mean, that's my dude. I mean, Chris is my guy.
He can't walk 3 feet to give you a fist bump.
Sorry, sucker. I'll have to give him trouble about that one.
Isaiah Wilson into the front court, moving it around the perimeter, giving it off to Chris Clay. Clay back to the corner, long three for Van Buren at the buzzer off the rim and no good. And we've come to the end of the first quarter. Our score, the Millwood Falcons 21, East Central 15. This is the 60th Annual Tournament of Champions from Tulsa, presented by Allstate Insurance and Agent John Croissant. We're back after this.
Our brand, Octus Legacy Private Wealth Management, is a reflection on our commitment to our clients, each other, and the growth we hope to achieve. As friends for multiple years, we operate like a tight-knit family where harmony and collaboration thrive. Our dedicated team of financial professionals complement each other, drawing on decades of shared experience. With a keen eye for detail, we understand each other's strengths, allowing us to deliver quality service. Our camaraderie extends beyond the workplace. We connect as friends, checking in over the weekends to stay connected. Our bond transcends the typical 9-to-5 workday, reflecting our commitment to genuine relationship. To become a client today, call us at 405-252-5925.
As you travel down the road,
We appreciate our friends at Octus Legacy Private Wealth Management for being a great sponsor of all things Squirtle. Grant Merrill, Tony Wilson, we're pulling our money together to give to the Octus Legacy people. Into the front court, 2-point shot.
What a block.
Blocked as Gray Rhodes went up for it. A player coming down on top of him. The whistle blows. We'll see what they call right here.
It's a technical foul. It's going to be on 23. Jonathan Van Buren.
Yeah. Don't know what happened. Coach Dorian Williams giving that referee an earful.
I think he said some few choice words about the block.
Gregory Nash shooting the technical right here.
Hey, Grant, while we're shooting this technical, I'd like to say hello to Coach Colby Johnson from Caddo. He's tuned in, enjoying the broadcast tonight here on Squirtle. He knows a little thing about big-time basketball games for sure.
7:50 left to play here in this first half. Next free throw on the way and in. $7:50 left to go. Michael Parrish shouting out his orders here. Glad to have you along with us tonight here on KRMG on Squirtle TV. They're all running together, Tony.
Call signs everywhere.
KRMG is my morning gig. Into the front court, Gregory Nash taking it top of the key. He'll work it out around the perimeter. Driving through a double-team defense, kicking it back over to the left side. Long threes in and out, no good. Back the other way, here come the Millwood Falcons.
Grant, we've officially made it. Hunter Shepard is tuned in on Squirtle. We have made it now.
Isaiah Wilson out between the keys here. We love Hunter. He's a good kid. He rode with me down to the All-State game when Molly was a trainer there. Shots on the way and in. 2-pointers on the way and in. 7:06 left to play here, and that makes it 23-17. Bruner into the front court. Out around the perimeter. He'll kick it right side. 2-point shots on the way off the back iron, no good. A follow-up shot on the way and in for Dre Rhodes.
That's probably the easiest, least contested shot Rhodes will have all night.
Hunter's been down at Ada at the Bertha Teague, hadn't he?
He has.
Okay. Thought I saw that on Facebook today.
Yep.
6:34 left to play. Probably one of the most talented sports photographers in our state.
And knowledgeable.
Yes. Long three on the way and in. He got it. Jonathan Van Buren from long range. Of course, Hunter's close to my daughter Molly's roommate, Alyssa Parker, down at OU. Over to the left wing, long three. Alyssa's going to do some good things for OU softball this year.
Oh, yeah.
Pride of Picola.
He's probably shaking his head right now. I knew you'd say something about that, lug nut. Oh, Hunter.
Oh, Hunter's got his crew, man. Everywhere he goes, he's like a celebrity. Isaiah Wilson out to the top of the key. Swinging it around to Amari Barrett. Amari down in the paint. 2-point shots on the way and in. 5:50.
Good luck stopping that.
5:46 left to play. Down on the baseline, Gregory Nash dribbling across the paint, moving it back up top to Adamiwo. I'll ask somebody from Central how to say that. Back at the top.
I think that's good. Adamiwo.
Adamiwo. Well, he has it down in the corner, and now digging up the basketball is Isaiah
foul.
Wilkes, and we've got a foul.
That's a good foul by Wilkes. By Nash. Millwood was on the run, getting ready to lay one in.
5:26 left to go in the first half. Millwood 28, East Central 19 from the Tournament of Champions here in downtown Tulsa. Happy New Year to one and all. Appreciate everybody watching tonight here on Squirtle TV, WWLS, the Sports Animals, their digital platforms as well. Inbound pass is coming from Amari Barrett. He'll give it in to Isaiah Wilson. Wilson closely guarded by Bruner as he takes it across the time stripe. Wilson heads right wing. He'll move it over to Chris Clay. Clay out of the corner, driving around the perimeter, finding Amari Barrett once again. Barrett closely guarded, outlet pass, top of the key. Clay shot on the way and in. He nails it from long range, and that is a three-point basket.
Back-to-back threes for the Wood.
31-19 our score, under 5 minutes to go. Out around the perimeter, quick handoff over to David Douglas. Douglas with a right-handed dribble, takes it down in the paint, gets it right into the hands of Amari Barrett. Bodies flying everywhere. Coming up with the basketball is Dre Rhodes, and he'll put up to the basket.
Amari came out of his shoe.
31-21 our score. East Central narrowing that deficit to 10 points. Racing into the paint. Here come the Falcons. Two-pointers on the way and in. Count that basket for Isaiah Wilkes. He'll draw a foul and get an extra point attempt. .431 left to play here. 12-point game here in the BOK. You know, Paul McCartney was sitting right over by the basketball goal about 4 weeks ago, 5 weeks ago.
Were you here?
I didn't get to come to that one. Free throw is on the way and in.
Sir Paul McCartney.
Yeah, Sir Paul McCartney. We had a football game that night, I think. Out of the backcourt, here comes David Douglas for East Central. His pocket picked, racing to the goal is Tariq Kaba. And he puts the basket up and in. 36-21, a 15-point lead for Millwood. East Central racing into the front court. Up and under. A foul, something called.
Travel.
He traveled with the basketball.
Yep.
And now Scott McCurry's bald head was blocking the view for me here.
That's a lot of blockage.
That is. It's shiny. There's a glare. 4:10 left to play. We've got a timeout on the court. We'll take it with them. We'll be back right after this. Millwood with a 15-point lead. The tournament of champions continues right after this. Presented by Allstate Insurance. Native John Croissant.
As you travel down the road to the Gold Ball, know that you can always get a slam dunk of a deal at Jansen GMC on North Van Buren in Enid. It's always a smooth ride in a 2020 GMC Sierra, Canyon, Yukon, Terrain, or Acadia. Jansen's offers one of the best lineups of used cars, trucks, crossovers, and SUVs in Enid. Check JansenGMC.com for details. Drive a little, save a lot at Jansen GMC, 2602 North Van Buren in Enid.
When life takes an unexpected turn, you need someone who truly understands what you're going through. At Nixon Dieselhorst, we've spent decades helping Oklahomans find justice, standing up for what's right, and fighting for the results they deserve. Every client matters. Every story deserves to be heard. We are here standing with you. Call Nixon Dieselhorst today because justice, integrity, and results aren't just words. They're what we stand for.
Born and raised in Edmond, Oklahoma, Trevor ran.
Back here at the BOK Center in Tulsa, 36-21 our score. Millwood leading East Central. Grant Merrill, Tony Wilson, Tyler Kerr along with you tonight. Tyler punching all the buttons and making us look good on TV. Appreciate all of his hard work during the tournament here. Jonathan Van Buren bringing it to Tariq Kaba. Now from the left wing, a long three missing. Bruner gets the rebound. Racing into the front court. He'll crank it left side. Back to Deani Stith. Now back to Gregory Nash. Nash with a left-handed dribble. Out around the perimeter. Taking it left wing. Giving it off to Bruner. Ricky Bruner III. Dribbling to the right wing. Bullet pass into the hands of Isaiah Coulter. Back up top. Three-pointer on the way. Off the rim. Nothing doing there for Gregory Nash. And the basketball's tipped out of bounds by the Cardinals of East Central. So that will leave Tariq Kaba to send it back in for the Falcons. Don't forget, coming up at halftime, our buddy Monroe Nichols, the mayor of Tulsa, will join us. Visited with him in the hospitality room a little earlier. He's got a lot going this time of year.
Sure.
Inbound throw, give it inside to Jonathan Van Buren. Van Buren in the paint, driving through a double-team defense. He's fouled. Do you count the basket?
Yes, sir.
He drew that one on the way up, so he'll go to the free throw line. Van Buren making it a 38-21 ball game. And he'll get his one free throw right here. Tony Doug Wilson would be happy to know that I got the last Dr. Pepper out of the hospitality room. It was fitting that it should go to me. Referees are talking to the game managers here. I think they got the possession corrected. First free throw, only free throws on the way and in. 3:25 left to play. Here come the Cardinals. Douglas into the front court, moving it over to Nash. Up and under.
Good
2-point shots on the way and in. 3:15 left to play here. Here comes Millwood. Wilkes into the front court, taking it into the paint. 2-point shot, won't fall. Loose basketball. Everybody's going after it, and Isaiah Coulter comes up with it. Now to David Douglas. Douglas dribbling, back from the left wing.
Can you imagine what basketball practice is like at Millwood?
Oh, my gosh. It's probably pretty intense.
Crazy.
If you want to hear intense practice stories, get Mickey Mihalik over here to talk about playing for Bob Knight down at Texas Tech.
I bet.
Oh my, he was telling us some stuff today that would blow your mind. Bob was a great coach. I don't know that he was a great man. Here's a missed shot. Tariq Kaba will tip it out of bounds off the limb of a Cardinal here. Amari Barrett pushing it back inside to Javier Richards. Richards over to Jonathan Van Buren. Van Buren, top of the key, driving inside. 2-point shot, bounces high off the iron, no good. Back the other direction. Here comes David Douglas. Douglas up and under, 2-point shot, won't fall. Basketball's out of bounds. And they'll say it is Millwood's ball. .235 left to go in the first half. They're helping Amari Barrett up.
We got a break. I want to say hello to my brother from another mother from Washington, D.C., Mr. Ransom Miller. He's a very proud Millwood alum.
Okay.
Very proud Millwood alum.
Mr. Miller, thank you for watching. And
he's definitely watching.
Pick your brothers more carefully.
Ha!
Here's a 2-pointer off the rim. No good for Millwood. They'll get their own rebound. Racing into the front court. Bullet pass to the right wing. 3-pointer for Kaba. Off the rim. Nothing happening there. Here come the Cardinals. Douglas into the front court. Long shot on the way and in. He nails that from long range. And the Cardinals showing some life here, cutting that deficit to 13.
David Douglas rose up.
Here comes Millwood. Wilkes down on the left side of the paint. Bullet pass inside. 2-pointer won't fall for Kaba. Rebound Cardinals. Back the other direction. East Central and David Douglas. Douglas to the right wing. Almost gets it slapped away from him. He'll move it back up front to Nash. Nash in the paint. Up and under. He tries to pass to an open teammate. It's intercepted by Van Buren. Racing into the front court. Here come the Falcons. Up and under. 2-pointers on the way and in for Isaiah Wilkes.
Man, they could just get to the goal so easily.
1:30 left to play here. Out of the backcourt, Ricky Bruner. He'll move it out to the top of the key. Guarded by Kaba. Moving it back over to Dre Rhodes. Shot for him. It's on the way and in. Long 3-pointer is up and in. 41-29 our score. And now another try to 3, and they'll get it. Isaiah Wilkes from long range.
What you can do, I can do.
They shoot it like a marksman, man. Hitting that target. Todd Miller, we've got 1:01 left to go in the ball game. Out around the perimeter. Here come the Cardinals. Stith back over to Nash. His pocket picked. Here comes Millwood. Barrett back up front. Up and under. 2-pointer for Wilkes. Won't. Finally falls through the hoop.
Mari Barrett be credited with the basket.
So that was Barrett that.
Yes, got the tip.
Gotcha. I was looking, but couldn't quite see there.
Yep.
We're on the second row of press row, and sometimes there's folks in our way, whether it be Scott McCurry's bald head or Ricky Boland's balding head. Here comes David Douglas for the Cardinals, double teamed. He'll try to.
Oh, that's backcourt.
Oh, yeah. They double team defense forced him back behind the line. And just like that, the basketball is going the other way. Harlem Fleming is in the ball game for Millwood. He'll give it inside to Isaiah Wilkes. 28 seconds left to go. Wilkes, left-handed dribble, trying to get around a defender here. Bruner applying pressure. 20 seconds left to go. Barrett, top of the key. Amari, guarded there by Douglas. 12 seconds, 11 seconds. Barrett driving inside, cranking it left wing. Three-point shot. Won't go at the 5-second mark. Loose basketball picked up and a shot made just ahead of the buzzer. And we've come to halftime at the BOK and the Tournament of Champions championship game. Millwood leads East Central 48-29. We'll take a break, and when we come back, the mayor of Tulsa, Monroe Nichols, joins us right here on Squirtle TV. Back after this.
Born and raised in Edmond, Oklahoma, Trevor Randall is very familiar with the area and the Oklahoma economy. Trevor enjoys helping customers just like you identify the insurance coverage that best fits their needs. With over 19 years of experience to help you better understand the options, whether that's auto, home, renters, business insurance, and more. So give Randall Insurance Agency a call at 405-341-7878 and let us help you get the protection you need with the service you deserve.
Dr. Devin Nightingale is your chiropractic choice in North Edmond with easy access from Cashion, Guthrie, Luther, and all the Oklahoma City surrounding areas. As a former college athlete, Dr. Nightingale understands the importance of a fully functioning body to gain that competitive edge. Also certified in prenatal and pediatric treatments, Dr. Nightingale sees all types of patients, ranging from 2 weeks old to 97 years old. We offer conservative treatments to get you back in the game, whether you're a weekend warrior or a professional athlete. So give us a call at 405-471-5565 for a free consultation today.
We show up every day, ready. When tragedy strikes, we're prepared. It's what we do, it's who we are. Community is the heart of rural healthcare. We come together on some of the worst days because we're holding hope that together we'll experience the best days too.
East River Roustabout, centrally located in Oklahoma, provides construction services specifically tailored for oilfield projects. Our team consists of highly skilled, experienced professionals who offer a wide range of services in construction, maintenance, and operations, focusing on both upstream and midstream sectors. With a combined 44 years of experience in pipeline and roustabout services, our team leads have a proven track record of success for major energy companies. So call the team at East River Roustabout today, 405-849-5156.
Farming today isn't just about hard work.
We welcome you back to the BOK Center in downtown Tulsa. Grant Merrill and Tony Wilson along with you. Joe Deere showed up over here, and he brought the mayor of Tulsa, Monroe Nichols, is here with us. This isn't quite like KRMG's Monday with the mayor, but we'll do our best over here.
Yeah, that's right. Hey, this is not bad though.
This is
a
great
basketball game here.
This is a great game. We were talking about it off the air. You were talking about Millwood's Amari Barrett.
My goodness,
kid's on fire today.
My goodness, man. I'm glad I didn't play against anybody like him when I was in high school.
Yeah, I know it. He's going to be a star somewhere. And
yeah, absolutely.
You would think that maybe we've got some college coaches watching this, and
I imagine
trying to see maybe who they can pick out. Well, I know this is a busy time for you. We just got through Christmas, and this Tournament of Champions. What a good deal for Tulsa.
Man, it's a big deal, and I want to see it continue to grow. The level of competition is way up there. I wish we would have had Booker T in this year, but level of competition is amazing. What a great event every single year here in Tulsa. But I want to see it get bigger, man.
I know that we all do, and of course this has been a bucket list for so many people to bucket list item to come and see this tournament.
Absolutely.
We need more people in here. This is definitely Tulsa Public Schools does so much in our community.
Yes, sir.
I think that Ebony Johnson has done such a fantastic job, and I know that
Another great basketball family. Her daughter's at Baylor right now.
Oh my gosh, it wasn't that you had some Baylor roots.
I'm from Waco.
Yeah, I thought you were.
Yeah.
I'm drinking my Dr. Pepper.
There you go.
Tonight,
that's right.
But I know with Ebony Johnson, one of the things you guys have kind of clamored for now that you've come into the office is a more solid relationship with TPS and the city of Tulsa. So,
Absolutely. I mean, it's so cool. I mean, I think the greatest asset we have in this community are our young people, and making sure we're paving the way for them to be able to succeed in life and all that kind of stuff is really important. I think this stuff's a big part of it. So shout out to Ebony and the entire team at TPS for their commitment to young people, but also this event every year. I got to tell you, I was really impressed. I watched the Union-Dale game, the girls' final.
Yeah.
Some studs on the girls' side too, man.
How about Dale being a Class 2A school?
Man,
and
right?
Beating Union. I mean, they're the real deal this year.
I'm trying to tell you, I was thinking, how big could Dale possibly be? But those girls played hard, man. They earned that victory, but it was a fun game to watch. It was so close. It was a fun game to watch.
Well, I know we're coming up on New Year's, coming up at midnight tonight. We may still be here. I don't know if this gets any closer, but when you take a look at what you want for Tulsa in 2026 and some of the things you would love to see, especially in the education world with TPS and some of our other schools. I know you've got a son at Bishop Kelly. We've got kids all over the place, but what are some of the things that you would just love to have on your list of things to accomplish?
Particularly when it comes to young people, I mean, I've always said my kid's a senior now in high school, and looking at the next step, they can play college football somewhere. But the big thing is making sure this is a city where no matter who you are as a kid, the opportunity that you seek is here in Tulsa. Like, you don't have to go somewhere else. You might want to go somewhere else, but you're not forced to go somewhere else. And so us continuing to make the types of investments that make Tulsa an attractive city, not just to visitors, but to the young people coming up so they want to stay here. As I said before, I think they're our greatest asset. And when your greatest asset is leaving because we don't have the opportunity here, that's a huge risk factor for us. So the partnership with TPS, with Union, with Jinx, all the area schools, both public and private, has been amazing so far. But we're all in on making sure that we make this the best place for young people.
You've been in a year. Last time we talked to you, you were the mayor-elect. And so, now that you've had a full 12 months in and you've kind of gotten to get your feet wet a little bit, what's been your favorite thing that happened in 2025?
918 Day was a lot of fun because it was like, I was several months in at that point, about 10 months in, and we an entire day saw all across this community. I fought a fire. I went to
I saw the pictures.
Oh man, I learned. I said on KRMG, I learned that day I could be a firefighter. But I think it was such a cool day because it was almost like what the year had been like. You've seen so much across this community, the things that make us special, the things that are still challenges. I got to say, if I take the entirety of the 12 months that I've been in office, it's been a heck of a ride. We got a great team in the mayor's office and all across the city. There's not been a day that has gone by where I've taken it for granted because it is the best job I think in the country, and I'm very blessed to have it. Very grateful to the citizens for the trust they put in me.
Of course, many people forget you spent almost a decade at the state capitol.
8 years, eight hard years, man.
You ever look back and go, "What are you guys doing over there?"
I try not to look back there. No, I'm just kidding. No, I got a lot of friends still over there. They're working hard, man. Hopefully we can do more partnership with the state on the things that are important. They're getting ready to go back to session. Ron Stewart, state representative, was in my office earlier today and talking about the upcoming session. But a lot of friends there, and I wanted to tell everybody, if you're listening, I was up there. I know elected officials, we can annoy people at times, but certainly pray for our leaders that they have the strength to make really good decisions and get through the hard times and their families, that kind of stuff. It's tough to serve, but you definitely want good people doing it. So well wishes to everybody getting ready to go back to session.
Well, they always said if you want to research your family tree, just run for office. They'll do it for you.
So. That's exactly right. I'd never heard that, but that is so true. That is so true.
Especially in this day and age.
That's exactly right. Exactly right.
Well, I know that you're presenting trophies tonight, and that's got to be a fun thing for you to do. And just anything else we've missed tonight?
I would say, for anybody listening, next year when the Tournament of Champions is back, I encourage you to come out. We're sitting here watching, just basketball at the highest level in high school. There's several kids on the court right now that are committed to Division I programs. Several kids right now with our basketball history in Tulsa, in the state of Oklahoma. Several kids that you may see here that you'll see in the NBA one day. So I would encourage people, man, next year, find your way down to the BOK Center. This is one of the best tournaments we have all year. and you're going to see some absolute studs on the boys and girls side. Just make time to come out.
I know it goes without saying from the mayor and everybody else, especially my daughter Molly, who might be listening tonight. Y'all be careful out there. This is New Year's Eve, and it's no joke.
I tell you, you want to make sure you start off 2026 a free person. So,
yes.
Make good decisions.
Well, I know that you've got the most excellent law enforcement
absolutely
department in the country. So
absolutely,
they'll be hard at it tonight.
They'll be hard at it working. They'll be understandable, but if you mess up, they're really good at their job. I wouldn't do that.
Mayor, it's always fun to have you with us.
Man, thank you for letting me on. Thank you for coming. Thank you for letting me hang out with my man Joe Deere over here, bringing me over.
I know we got to watch our company better, but
I know, man.
For now, so
I know.
I'm here watching our beautiful mayor, man. He's changing the world.
He's doing a great job. He's doing a great job a year later. So we'll see you probably a year from now.
I'll be back, man. Next year, we're gonna pub this deal next year. We're gonna get some more people, more butts and seats here next year.
Let's get together and figure out some ways.
I'm down for it, man.
I'll come see you.
Absolutely,
Monroe Nichols.
All right, man. Good to see you, brother. Thank you.
All right, we'll be right back. Put that back on real quick, and we'll take a quick pic.
Farming today isn't just about hard work. It's about making smart choices. That's where Correction Line Ag and BW Fusion step in. We're redefining crop nutrition with cutting-edge biology that delivers real results. Stop relying on outdated methods. It's time for a fresh approach. CLA delivers data-driven solutions tailored for every growth stage, boosting your farm's ROI. Ready to get started? Call 833-CLA-SOIL or visit correctionlineag.com. Smarter farming starts here.
For over a century, Sooner Plains Ag has been at the heart of our communities. Sooner Plains Ag is proud to support all area students and athletes from their hometowns and yours. Sooner Plains Ag is ready to service your grain, fertilizer, and farm supply needs. You can also fill up at one of their 2 convenience stores in Fairview and Mino. Sooner Plains Ag is honored to serve their member owners in their 4-county area for more than 100 years. Sooner Plains Ag, farmers helping farmers. It's that simple.
Ready to get back in the game? Great news! The movement experts at Physical Therapy Central can help you find relief and results and keep you off the sidelines. With over 30 convenient locations across Oklahoma City and beyond, contact PT Central today at ptcentral.org to see a physical therapist.
Stream like the pros with Squirtle Live. Find out more at squirtle.com/stream.
It's more than just your lawn.
Back here in beautiful Tulsa, Oklahoma at the BOK Center, Grant Merrill, Tony Wilson. Tony, before we get going, any numbers that stand out to you from the first half?
Yes, Millwood, 21 of 34 from the field for a blistering 61.8%.
Into the front court, the basketball turned over. It was Millwood's. Now East Central has it. They'll roll it out to Ricky Bruner. Bruner cranks it back up top, finding the open Isaiah Wilkes. Wilkes out around the perimeter with the right-handed dribble. Driving out to the open hands of Amari Barrett. He gets it back, fires a 3. It's off the back iron, no good, bouncing high, falling to the ground, and now East Central will take it the other way. Out of the backcourt, here comes Douglas. And now shot missed, and the basketball out of bounds.
Nice having the mayor here at halftime.
Yeah, he's a great guy, man. I've really enjoyed him.
Seem like ordinary people.
Yeah, he is. You know, he's a self-made guy and as accessible as they come. Long 3 coming. Shots off the rim and no good. Rebound, Millwood. Chris Clay taking it the other direction. He'll bring it back over to Amari Barrett. Barrett kicking it back into the paint. 2-point shots on the way and in for Jonathan Van Buren. 7 minutes left to go here in the third quarter. Our score 50-29. Ricky Bruner out of the backcourt, moving left to right on your television screen. Now a steal. He tried to get a bounce pass over to an open teammate. Amari Barrett goes straight to the hoop with it, fires it up and in. And now we've got the whistles blowing, and Michael Parrish wants a timeout. We'll take it with him and be back right after this. You're watching the Tournament of Champions presented by Allstate Insurance and Agent John Grisant. Back after this on Squirtle. Sorry about that.
It's more than just your lawn. It's your grass kingdom, your green canvas, your fairway to heaven. It deserves the Kubota Z400. With class-leading speed, agility, a powerful transmission, simple deck height adjustments, and legendary Kubota quality. When you need comfort, convenience, and performance, then you need the professional-grade Kubota Z400. Visit your local Kubota dealer today.
The future comes fast, which is why it's important to start planning for tomorrow, today. So whether you're setting aside money for something special or just safeguarding it against a rainy day, at Gateway, we've got competitive rates on a full suite of savings products. So consider us your gateway to earning money on your money. Open a high-yield savings account with an annual percentage yield of 3.5%. Visit gatewayfirst.com. Gateway First Bank, member FDIC.
Are you out of high school and looking for a career? At Tulsa Tech.
Back here at the BOK Center in downtown Tulsa, Grant and Tony along with you on Storable TV tonight and on WWLS, the sports animal, the digital platforms of all of the above. Thank you for being with us. Out of the backcourt, here come the Cardinals of East Central. Deani Stith brings it back up top. Ricky Bruner for a long three. It's on the way and in. He got that one from long range. Whatever Michael Parrish said in the break must have worked, Tony.
No doubt. I think Michael Parrish is was on the verge of trying to get a tee to fire his team up. The refs wouldn't give it to him. They pretty sternly told him to sit down. Good hustle.
And we got a player that's come over press row here into the lap of Mick Wilson.
Yeah, nice play, Mick. What a good man that guy is.
Mick Wilson's a great guy. David Douglas landed in his lap, and he propped him back over there. He and Terrell Jamo.
And that's one of his students, TPS.
Well, David Douglas almost took out Donkey Larry, and we can't have that. He's running the music tonight. Loose basketball picked up by the Millwood Falcons. Amari Barrett kicks it back up top, giving it over to Chris Clay. Clay gets his pocket picked. The Cardinals and Gregory Nash race into the front court, but the whistle blows, and we got a foul. This is on Chris Clay.
On the push. Grant, congratulations are in order for Mr. Barry Lewis here to our left.
Yes.
Inducted into the TOC Hall of Fame. Very well deserved for Mr. Lewis.
It's about 30 years too late, but we got him in. Of course, I got to tell you, I'll expound on it in a minute, but here's a two-pointer for Dre Rhodes that did not go. Back the other direction, here comes Millwood. Amari Barrett getting back over to the open Isaiah Wilson. Wilson back to Barrett. Barrett back over to the left wing. Long threes off the rim. No good. Rebound. A fight for the basketball. And they call the thumbs in the air. But I'm going to tell you, Barry Lewis is the hardest working person in sports media. Always see him with a smile on his face, always encouraging, always positive, and loves hanging out with these kids and telling their stories. And he is the Tulsa world, and we're proud to have him as a colleague. And Barry, congratulations on your deal there. An induction into the TOC Hall of Fame. Long threes off the rim and no good. Rebound and a stick back block. Here come the Millwood Falcons. Wilkes gets it picked away from him as he was going up for the basket.
That was a block. That might have been counted for 2 blocks. Wow. This game may get a little more chippy as we get along. Let this game get a little bit closer than it really might. 20-point difference right now. 2 great basketball teams here tonight. Hit to the face. That would usually get a whistle if you have a hit to the face.
First free throws on the way and in. 53-32 our score. Another one coming for Isaiah Wilkes. Wilkes' next one is up and coming. Shots up, shots good. He nailed it. 5:05 left to play in the third quarter. Our score 54-32. Millwood leading East Central. Out of the backcourt, here come the Cardinals. David Douglas back over to the left wing. Gregory Nash with the right-handed dribble. He'll crank to the right side, giving it back over to Douglas. Douglas racing forward, almost gets it knocked away from him. And a foul called.
Yeah, he really didn't have anywhere to go, and the foul really bailed him out there. Kind of got caught in no man's land with that little jump through.
Inbound throw is going to come from the Cardinals and Gregory Nash.
Otomuweo checks in.
And we've got a timeout taken. We'll take it with him. 4:48 left to go in the third quarter. Our score, Millwood 54, East Central 32. This is the Tournament of Champions presented by Allstate Insurance and Agent John Croissant. We're back after this.
Are you out of high school and looking for a career? At Tulsa Tech, you can explore exciting opportunities in IT, aviation, automotive, manufacturing, visual arts, and more. And Tulsa Tech offers a tuition-free scholarship for adults 18 to 23 years old. That's what I said, free. It's called the Accelerating Independent Scholarship. It's like fast-tracking into a career you love, can make money in, and a career with a future. Find out more about Tulsa Tech's Accelerating Independent Scholarship at tulsatech.edu.
The perfect golf swing.
4:48 left to play here in this third quarter of the championship game at the BOK Center in Tulsa. Grant Merrill, Tony Wilson, along with you on Squirtle and on WWLS, the sports animal, digital platforms as well. They're about to throw it in, but the coaches from Millwood making some noise over here.
If Dorian's awake, he's making noise.
That's true. Gregory Nash with the inbound throw. He'll give it up to David Douglas for the Cardinals. Douglas with the bounce pass back over to Nash. Nash closely guarded as he works the perimeter. Now a pass inside. 2 pointers off the rim. Nothing doing there for Otomuweo. Back the other direction. Here comes Isaiah Wilkes. He went up and under. They blew the foul before he got that shot there that you saw.
So fast.
They're going to call this one on Isaiah Coulter, his first.
Looks like we're going to have our first CFP upset.
Are we now?
The U 24-14 over the Buckeyes.
I wish they could both lose, but I'll be happy for Miami. 54-32 our score. I think we got something going on over here.
He got poked in the eye.
A little official's timeout. Inbound throw is given into Harlan Fleming. Fleming back around the perimeter. Back over to Chris Clay. Clay driving. He'll move it back over to Amari Barrett. Amari back up and under, gets his shot blocked, and they call a foul. 4:15 left to play here in the third quarter.
Yeah, DeAndre Rose didn't think it was that, but it was ended up calling on Gregory Nash III. Now sent to the line, Amari Barrett.
We got a lot of great people to thank for our time here at the Tournament of Champions. Tulsa Public Schools, and of course, let us do this every year. Let me partner with Squirtle to bring all this action to you. Next free throw is on the way and good for Amari Barrett. Adam Dieselhorst, thank you for putting all this together. Into the front court, here's Gregory Nash. Nash out around the perimeter. He'll bring it back over to Isaiah Coulter. Coulter driving. He'll move it back over to Otomuweo. 3:53 left to play here. 56-32 our score.
There's going to be some bruised, battered, and tattered bodies tomorrow after this game.
Back up top, Gregory Nash. Cranks it to the left wing. 3-point shot. Falls short. Doesn't go. Back the other direction to Amari Barrett. Barrett back down to Isaiah Wilkes. Wilkes from the wing. Long threes on the way and in.
Oh, man. So many weapons.
Gregory Nash back the other direction. Takes it out across the time stripe. He'll move it through the air. Back over to David Douglas. Douglas driving, right-handed dribble. He'll kick it down to the right side of the paint. 2-point shot, hangs on the rim, doesn't fall. Rebound, stick back on the way and in for Dre Rhodes. Here comes Amari Barrett. Barrett out across the time stripe. He'll move it down to the left side of the paint. 2-point shot. Doesn't fall. Rebound and a stick back on the way and in for Jonathan Van Buren.
Nice pass on the air ball.
Yeah. Back the other direction. Nash working it out to the right wing, finding Adamiwo. Back around the perimeter. Here comes Nash. Nash with a bounce pass. And now a whistle. Now a whistle, and we'll see what happens here. Millwood will have the basketball. Inbound throw given inside to Jonathan Van Buren. Van Buren out across the time stripe. He'll work it back up to the top of the key. Kicking it left wing, long three-pointer. Shots on the way and in. Chris Clay nails it from long range.
30.
64-34 our score. Bruner out of the backcourt. They call him for an over and back.
$16 to 5 here in this third quarter for Millwood.
.210 left to play here. Van Buren into the paint. Kicks it right wing. Back over to Isaiah Wilkes. 2-point shots on the way and in.
I guess the next question is going to be, what's the largest margin of victory in the finals?
I do not know that. Barry would probably know that.
I think Barry and I are reaching for our programs.
Back at the free throw line. First one is up and coming. Shots on the way and in. Back the other direction. Here comes Gregory Nash. Nash out of the backcourt, races past the defender. He'll crank it down to the right wing to Bruner. Long three off the back iron, no good. Rebound, Dre Rhodes. Rhodes in the paint. 2-point shots on the way and in. Amari Barrett out of the backcourt. He'll bring it back over to Jonathan Van Buren. Now to the left wing. Long three. Won't fall. Rebound, Dre Rhodes. (67-36) our score. Inbound throw given inside to Gregory Nash. Nash back to Ricky Bruner. Bruner with a bounce pass back to Nash. He'll take it across the time stripe. Up and under. Long two on the way and in. 67-38. Millwood. Here's a missed shot. Cardinals get it back. Caden Montgomery into the front court. Up and under. 2-point shot bounces off the iron for Dre Rhodes.
Bodies going everywhere, Grant.
Yes, they are. 50.7 seconds left to go in the third quarter here. Back at the free throw line, Dre Rhodes. Free throws up, free throws good. Another free throw up and coming.
What year was that?
I hear Barry and Tony getting the stats from way on back. Next free throw is coming from Dre Rhodes. Shots up, shots in. 50 seconds left to play here. Back the other direction. Here come the Millwood Falcons.
Stepped out of bounds.
Isaiah Wilson stepped out of bounds, and now the Cardinals can have it. Inbound throw worked into Gregory Nash. Nash to Bruner. Through the air, back over to Nash. Down to the right side of the paint. Bruner back around the perimeter. 30 seconds left. 2-point shots on the way and in a foul call. 25.7 seconds left to go in this one, in the third quarter anyway. Next free throw's up and coming for Dre Rhodes. This one's on the way, in and out, no good. Rebound, Cardinals, follow-up shot for Ricky Bruner won't go. Now another three-pointer for Dre Rhodes is up and in as he backed out, fired it from long range and got his shot. Up in the paint. 2-point shots on the way and in. Harlan Fleming gets that one. And we've come to the end of the third quarter. We'll take a break and be right back. This is the Tournament of Champions, 60th Annual Edition, presented by Allstate Insurance and Agent John Croissant. You're watching Squirtle TV.
The perfect golf swing. Getting to the top. Serving an ace. Whether a professional or a weekend warrior, we all want to do our best. But what if you get hurt? How do you get back to doing what you love? The team at DRH Health Orthopedics and Sports Medicine provide comprehensive and advanced treatment for injuries. DRH Health Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, working to get you moving again.
This is Game Time. Neptune Game Time creates a high-energy game day atmosphere that your players and fans will love. Every song in our database is 100% lyric safe, which means you can stop screening music for good. Game Time also provides custom messaging to help you promote your upcoming events, concessions, and event-specific announcements. And it gives you the opportunity to sell sponsorships on your station that will generate revenue for your athletic department. Amp up your game day with Game Time.
Student athletes push hard on the field and in the classroom.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the BOK Center, where the Tournament of Champions is concluding with the final quarter of game number 24 as the Millwood Falcons lead the East Central Cardinal 69-45 here as we start action here in this fourth quarter. The Wood will have the basketball and a big lead here. With the basketball, that's 23. Jonathan Van Duren shots up, rebounded, pulled away by number 3, Ricky Bruner III. Bruner in the forecourt, left-handed dribble down the side, being heavily defended by Bryce Brown. Here's a three on the way, good for Dre Rhodes. Rhodes drains the three to make it 69-48. Millwood facing a little bit of pressure here by East Central. Looks like they'll get the ball in the middle of the court, easily broke the press. Ball in the corner, three on the way for Millwood. That's good for number 5, Chris Clay.
How about that? Here comes David Douglas for the Cardinals. He'll work it into the front court, cranking it left wing, driving inside Dre Rhodes. He'll bring it back over to Gregory Nash. Two-point shots missing and no good. Rebound, Amari Barrett. Barrett works the other direction. He'll bring it back over to Jonathan Van Buren.
Wow.
6:44 left to play here. Sorry.
What a rebound by Isaiah Wilkes.
Yeah, he got it.
He was a high riser on that one. He'll be at the line to shoot two. Well, Grant, it looks like in the crack research between myself and Mr. Lewis that 25 is the largest margin of victory in the illustrious 60-year history here of the TOC. And that was Muskogee 85, Okmulgee 83.
Oh, wow.
Or 60, 85-60.
73-48 our score. Back the other direction. Here comes Millwood, a slam and jam. Isaiah Wilkes. Wow.
Yikes.
The basketball out of bounds. Hopefully they just let this clock run. And Gregory Nash out of the backcourt.
You know the most interesting fact of that 1975 game?
What's that?
Muskogee was 4A and Okmulgee 3A. How about that?
Isn't that something? Into the front court, Nash works it back over to Ricky Bruner. Bruner's long three won't fall. And now the basketball tipped out of bounds. Millwood can have it. .604 left to play. 75-48, our score. Here come the Falcons. 2-point shot blocked. Going up for it was Tariq Kaba. Inbound throws coming after the out-of-bounds call. Now we've got a technical foul. This is going to go on Dre Rhodes. That is going to leave Millwood with 2 free throws. Isaiah Wilkes will handle that. Michael Parrish getting an explanation on the technical foul.
Derek.
Next free throw is on its way. Good. 76-48 our score. Dre Rhodes still not sure why he got that technical foul, or at least doesn't agree with the assessment. Inbound throw given inside.
He had said that Coach Williams talked to him. Ooh, big block again. Back-to-back blocks.
Yeah, here come the Cardinals with the basketball. Montgomery back over to David Douglas. Shots on the way and in. 76-50, a 26-point lead. A coast-to-coast drive for the Millwood Falcons and Jonathan Van Buren. He misses a shot here and a foul call.
I thought the rim was getting ready to come off with that one, Grant.
Dre Rhodes is charged with the foul. First free throw is up and coming. Free throws up. Free throw is good. Jonathan Van Buren firing another free throw. Back the other direction. Here comes Ricky Bruner. Bruner back over to David Douglas. Basketball almost knocked away. Caden Montgomery coming up with it. Montgomery back to Ricky Bruner. Bruner throws it through the air back over to Montgomery.
Mr. Mayer making the play.
The basketball out of bounds and into the hands of Monroe Nichols IV. .5:11 left to go here. And here comes Millwood.
Foul.
foul called as Amari Barrett was trying to go up there. And they're going to give the basketball to East Central. Here come the Cardinals. Out of the backcourt, Ricky Bruner. Who get a bounce pass back over to Caden Montgomery. Basketball knocked loose, picked up by the Cardinals. Bruner racing down the sideline. I think he may have stepped on it. Or no, we've got a foul. This is going to be a foul on Jonathan Van Buren. Here come the Millwood Falcons. 78-52 our score. 2-point shots over the rim and no good. Another foul called. Here's a foul on David Douglas that will leave Amari Barrett back at the free throw line. First free throws up and coming. Shots up, shot is no good.
Looked at it, but just didn't fall.
Another free throw up and coming, 78-52. And did you say this was the largest margin?
Right now, yes. By 2.
Bruner with the basketball. Heading to the right side to Gregory Nash. Nash still dribbling, taking it in the paint. 2-point shots off the glass, no good. Basketball's loose and picked up by Millwood. Cabo with it. Wilkes takes it, fires the 2, and draws a foul. Back at the free throw line. First free throw was on the way and in for Isaiah Wilkes. Some of the taunts from the crowd getting personal.
Just have to smile.
I'm like, girl, hang on, man.
Yep, in a 27-point game called on both ends, ref.
First free throws in and out, no good. Back the other direction. Here come the Cardinals. Ricky Bruner unhanding the basketball, and the Millwood Falcons take it into the front court. Barrett goes up for the shot. He's blocked. We've got a foul.
I think it's safe to say, Mr. Merrill, the Millwood Falcons are good.
They are very good. We may, if all these fouls keep up, we may be here to ring in the new year.
Nah, that's that triple overtime game back in 2014 with Memorial, right?
I remember. Free throws up, free throws good. I remember in those years they didn't have anybody broadcasting the games here. I think the Sports Animal would do in Tulsa would do a few select ones, but nobody doing all of them. It's kind of hard to get news about it except for Barry. Now the basketball tipped out of bounds by the Cardinals. Millwood will get to take it the other direction, out of the backcourt. Here's Isaiah Wilkes. Sister up here still going. Driving into the paint, out to the left wing, 3 points off the back iron, no good. Back over to the other side, missed shot, won't go. Pass inside to Barrett, almost tipped away. The Cardinals lobbing it into the front court. 2 point shots other way and in for Dre Rhodes. And Michael Parrish wants a timeout. 3:16 left to go here. We've got girls in the stands celebrating Festivus by airing their grievances. We've got almost a 30-point ball game, 27-point ball game. And we've got New Year's coming up here in less than 2 hours. We'll take a 30-second break and be back right after this on Squirtle.
Student athletes push hard on the field and in the classroom. But when injuries happen, you want a physical therapist who makes recovery personal. Prime Physical Therapy is more than just a clinic. We're a faith-driven, patient-focused team committed to helping athletes bounce back stronger. Healing happens best in an environment where athletes feel supported, motivated, and yes, even have fun. Parents, you can trust us to care for your athlete like family. Call or text at 405-706-1266 for a free consultation in clinic or by phone. Prime Physical Therapy, helping athletes get back to their prime performance.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 3:16 left here in the fourth quarter. 27-point margin for Millwood. Grant, one more shout-out before we get done. My Harlan Burgess, the official.
Yes.
His big sister, Disha, is my classmate, and love her dearly, and she is married to Mr. Millwood as a Chandler Lion, so hello to Hardisha.
Hello, Hardisha. Thank you for watching tonight. Thank you, everybody, for watching
Man,
tonight.
I want to know what the numbers are. I bet they're spectacular.
I bet they are. Happy New Year, everybody.
Merry New Year. Like on
yeah. Here comes Jonathan Van Buren on the attack. He'll take it out across the time stripe, moving it top of the key, down in the paint, 2-point shot. Goes off the back iron, no good. Back the other direction. Here's Vincent Walker. Walker, 2-point shot, ball
Deflected.
short, won't go.
Ooh, I thought that was deflected.
It's an air ball. Ball.
Carolina. Grant, I appreciate you and Adam allowing me to join in the broadcast team this year.
Always.
I thoroughly love it to death.
Isaiah Wilkes, his 2-point shot off the rim, no good. And you're still the voice of the Chandler Lions, right?
I am indeed.
When do y'all get back on your schedule?
The 6th, but I don't know if I'll be able to make that one as surgery is looming Monday.
Oh, yeah, you are having surgery. I hope that goes well.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Praying for you.
Thank you. Hopefully that'll be an easy deal, and I can be back by Tuesday night.
Well, every surgery is a major surgery, so
sure.
And you've been through it this year.
Yeah. It's been a blessed but difficult year.
When I get a text that says Boudreaux's in a hospital in Goodland, Kansas, that's not a way to start a Sunday.
No.
Long threes missing and no good for Millwood.
Then on an airplane to Colorado Springs.
You did do that.
Don't forget the stroke on my birthday.
Yeah. I ran out of pages on my notepad when I was recording your various health ailments.
I'm still a blessed man, Mr. Merrill.
So we're both stroke survivors?
We are, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
(81-54) our score, 2:20 left to play. Inbound throw comes to Millwood, and a player that we don't have on the roster. Once again, our roster is 67% complete.
Good one.
Up top, long three coming. Shots off the rim and no good for Isaiah Wilson. 15. Out to the left wing. 1:49 left to play. Down to the corner. Long three coming. Shots off the rim and no good there for Caden Montgomery. No, I've got that. We're good. 1:34 left to play here. Back to the free throw line are the Millwood Falcons.
The only question is, will the 27 hold up to be the largest margin of victory in the 60-year history?
It could. First free throws on the way and in.
What's Rod Thompson doing up there in the front row? How did he get those good seats?
He knows people, that's for sure.
The BFC chairman.
Next free throw's up and coming. Shots on the way and in. 1:34 left to play here. Back the other direction. Here come the Cardinals.
Rod is good for basketball in the Tulsa area. I promise you that.
He is. I'm not sure what he called there. Minute 31 left to go here. Scott McCrary is wanting us to believe he's been invited to a party tonight. So,
is the 6-7 party?
Minute 31 left to play here. Inbound throw coming for the Cardinals. They'll lob it back inside to Deani Stith.
I want one of those hats like Mayor Nichols has. I like that TPS hat.
I do too. Long three coming. It's off the back iron and no good. Have to see if we can go get one from the service center or something. Scott McCrary has just received word about what we said 2 minutes ago. Scott McCrary would like to remind all watching that he is the party. Don't be scary. Party with McCrary. Out to the top of the key for Millwood.
Grant dug deep for that one, folks.
Yeah, 57 seconds left to play.
I think it's going to be safe.
In this last minute, I want to thank everybody who has made this possible for us to do. Mick Wilson and his crew at the Tournament of Champions. I'd like to thank the 67 staff members that we have here in the down on the floor. Scott McCrary, our PA announcer.
Led by Kathy.
Ricky Boland.
The scorekeeper.
Kathy, our game day manager. Want to thank everybody from Squirtle and Tyler Kerr. Out around the perimeter, here's East Central.
Mr. Pond Creek himself.
Adamawa. Tyler Kerr, and then Mallory and Reed. Fairview's finest couple.
I still like Mallory's fingernail polish.
Appreciate Todd Miller and Doug Nelson. I just got a
Mark Roberts or Mark Rogers.
Mark Rogers. I just got a text from Carol Ann and Barkley over in Inola.
Got one from the boss too. Did you see it?
I did see that. She said they're listening tonight, so thank you for that. She and Coach Barkley over in Longhorn country. They're the only Longhorns I'll root for in Inola, Oklahoma.
The U with the upset tonight.
Isaiah Wilson holding off at the half court. Closely guarded there by Vincent Walker. 83-55 our score. Thank you to Adam Dieselhorst for always putting all this together. We could not have picked a better partner than Squirtle to get this thing done.
I know he dislikes me from time to time. He's like, hey, man, you got any spots for me this year?
You call there. I thought there was an injunction and a restraining order there on you there for a little while since you were calling the Squirtle headquarters every day.
There you go. Largest margin of victory in TOC history.
83-55, the final score here. Millwood wins. Totals and highlights and the end of this thing right after this. Display one.
Welcome.
Totals and highlights as we have them here at our post-game show. Here's Tony Wilson.
All right, for the victorious Millwood Falcons, 83 points, and they are just blistered the basketball all night long. Just under 50% for the game, 30 of 61. 17 made free throws out of 23 attempts, and only 6 turnovers for Coach Dorian Williams as victorious Millwood Falcons. And East Central, they 20 of 49, 7 of 23. And, 16 turnovers, and that just tells you the tenacity of that Millwood defense as they are crowned the 2025 TOC champions in the 60th edition. And by the 83-55 margin, that 28-point difference will be the largest margin of victory in a championship contest for the Falcons. So for one last time, for everybody involved, Greg?
Yeah, we're glad that, and as you can see on the screen, the trophies being presented from Monroe Nichols, the mayor of Tulsa. Where'd you get those hats? Nice. Rod Thompson is selling hats over here on press row, so we were trying to see what one might cost. But anyway, we appreciate each and every one of you for watching. We appreciate all of our sponsors, especially our presenting sponsor, Allstate Insurance and Agent John Croissant. Thank you to Rogers State University. Thank you for eNanny. Let's see, who else?
Cleaning company.
Bright Impact Cleaning Solutions. So many people who made this thing possible. We appreciate each and every one of you. The Millwood Falcons are the champions of the 2025 Tournament of Champions. And when we see you again, it'll be 2026 right here on Squirtle in less than 2 hours. To all of you watching, thank you so much. Good night. God bless. Thanks for watching. This has been the Tournament of Champions from Squirtle TV.